Welcome to an instructional video on how to fill out an individual development plan. Andre has filled out his employee competency assessment and reviewed the results. He sees the areas where he can grow his competencies and skills. But what now? How does Andre figure out what to do next? Jordan reminds him that it's time to work with his supervisor on his individual development plan, or IDP as it's typically referred to. As a matter of fact, all of Andre's colleagues, including Jackie, also need to complete their Career Compass IDP. Andre will download and complete the fillable PDF form, while Jackie will use a printed hard copy. Andre can go to the IDP page on the Career Compass Resource Center, or CCRC, to download the Career Compass IDP form. Jackie doesn't have easy access to a computer or the internet. She'll get a printed version of the form from her local command's civilian training advocate. Now, let's take a closer look at the Career Compass IDP form that Andre, Jackie, and you will complete. First, you'll need to make sure that you have your ECA report, the list of technical development requirements from your community management plan, and the list of development opportunities you've identified from the Career Compass Resource Center. Once you have those items, plus your individual development plan form, you can get started. Your individual development plan enables you to create a roadmap for what you intend to learn and how you expect to develop your skills and competencies over the next year. With your individual development plan, you can take ownership of your career growth. No individual development plan is the same. Year after year, it'll evolve as you grow. There are 7 sections to the form. Section 1 is where you'll fill out your employee profile information, like your name, command position, and whether you have supervisory responsibilities. Section 2 is where you identify your goals. Think about your short-term and your long-term goals, your current position, professional interests, and your career aspirations. Take your time. Consider where you see yourself in the next 12 months, and then where you want to be in 36 months and beyond. As a reminder of the mandatory training you'll need to take during the year, Section 3 provides links to those requirements, which are posted on the NAVFAC portal. That mandatory training is not addressed in this individual development plan, but you can click on the links to check out what's required. Section 4 is where you use your representative community management plan to identify your top technical development requirements for the next 12 months. Technical development includes the competencies like knowledge, skills and abilities, experiences, training, and certifications required for jobs specific to each NAVFAC community. Section 4 is also where you list your top non-technical competency strengths and potential areas for growth based on your ECA report. Non-technical development refers to the formal and informal learning opportunities which align to the 20 non-technical or leadership competencies identified in the workforce development continuum. This is where input from your supervisor will be helpful, so you can be sure your goals align with your team's needs and that they'll be relevant to your career aspirations. You'll use information from Section 4 as you complete Section 5 and identify the formal, social, and experiential activities you'll pursue. These may involve short-term assignments, listening to webinars and podcasts, or taking on a new rotation. Be thoughtful here and pick activities that would be most useful and appropriate for accomplishing your goals. The next section, Section 6, might be one of the most important sections because it'll help you take ownership of and be accountable for transferring your knowledge, skills, and behaviors onto your job. For example, if you determine that you need to do more meeting prep work to improve your ability to communicate for results, your accountability tactic might be to find a partner who will work with you to plan and prepare for weekly team meetings. Or if you want to use decision support tools to improve your problem solving, you may ask your supervisor to be an accountability partner and ask that you have the chance to learn and apply one new tool each quarter. Section 7 is where you apply your signature and provide any final thoughts you want to share with your supervisor. Andre and Jackie are done. When you're done with your IDP, you'll set up a meeting with your supervisor to talk about your plan. To do that, sign and save your IDP, and email it to your supervisor. Once you meet with your supervisor and get your individual development plan approved, you'll be ready to launch your learning and development activities and be well on your way to steering your career and accelerating our mission.